Good afternoon, dear students. Today I will discuss some portion of the natural products which contain fibers. Previously I told about the general part of fiber and jute. Today I will discuss about the cotton, hemp, flax and silk. Okay, before going to the particular natural product, I want to tell you that which part are important to read. For every natural product, there are a few important aspects which we'll cover more deeply. These are synonym or vernacular name of the plant, biological source, geographical source, macroscopical or morphological characteristics, microscopical characteristics, chemical constituents, chemical taste and uses. So remember that these points should be in your exam answer sheet. Again I repeat, these are synonym or vernacular name of that particular plant, biological source, geographical source, morphological or macroscopical characteristics, microscopical characteristics, chemical constituents, chemical taste and uses. But some natural product we should read more in details, like preparation, extra features, extraction, isolation, etc. Okay, now starting with cotton. The synonym of the cotton is the absorbent cotton, surgical cotton, purified cotton or raw cotton. The cotton consists of the epidermal trichomes of hair of the seeds of the cultivated species of the Gossypium herbaceum and Gossypium barbadensis, belonging to the family of Malvaceae. From here you can understand that trichomes, you should know the trichomes, the definition of trichomes. Okay, geographical source. Cotton is produced commercially in USA, Egypt and India. It is also cultivated in various parts of Africa and the South America. In India, 7 million hectares of the land is under cultivation of the cotton, of which 70% is irrigated and 30% is rain-fed. In morphological characteristics, you should remember the 6 characteristics, that is cotton size, shape, color, odor, taste and the extra features. The size of the cotton fiber is 2.5 to 4.5 centimeter in length approximately and 25 to 35 micron in diameter. Cotton fiber cylindrical when young but becomes flattened when twisted as it matures. After bleaching, the cotton fiber became white, and after sterilized, cotton fibers become slightly off-white. The odor and the taste of the cotton fiber is odorless and the tasteless. The extra features of the cotton fiber is soft, fine filament like hair, which are unicellular. So this last line is fulfilling the definition of the fiber which I told in the previous lecture. Okay, the microscopical characteristics. The trichomes are unicellular, flattened and the ribbon-like with a slightly thickened and the rounded apex. They are tubular and hollow. As you can see this picture, you can understand our laboratory session. Okay, and you should know the hollow part of the cotton fiber. The name of the hollow part of the cotton fiber is the lumen. Okay, the chemical constituents of the fiber. The cotton fiber is consist of 90% of cellulose and 77 to 8% of moisture. The other chemical constituents are wax, fat, oil, protoplasm, etc. Now come to the point is chemical tastes. Cotton fiber become purplish blue or the bluish green when it is treated with the iodine solution and 80% of sulfuric acid. Q-exam test. The raw cotton becomes dissolved in Q-exam solution, and absorbent cotton dissolve but completely with uniform swelling. That is the extra features, that is uniform swelling with Q-exam solution. You can correlate our practical session that fiber can straighten and swell when after it is used with Q-exam solution, isn't it? The cotton fiber became insoluble when it is treated with dilute sodium hydroxide solution and HCl, and soluble when it is treated with 80% cold sulfuric acid. Cotton fiber is used as filtering medium and the surgical dressing and the industrial material. Absorbent cotton absorbs blood, mucus, pus and prevent the wounds from the infection. Cotton fibers should be stored in cool place and wrapped in the wrappers so as to prevent the dust and the microbial contamination. The most important part is cotton preparation. Seeds are covered with their hair are known as the balls. They are collected, dried and taken to ginning press where the trichomes are separated from their seeds. This is the first part. It is known as opening and cleaning. Okay, the various devices are used to separate these hairs or trichomes, you may call. The short and the long hairs are separated from each other. The hair with a short length is known as the lincters and they are used for the manufacture of absorbent cotton. Okay, the raw cotton obtained the long hair are used for the preparation of cloth. The raw cotton obtained by these is full of the impurities like wax, fat, coloring matters, vegetable debris, etc. It is proposed to get rid of the most of the impurities. The next portion is it is taken to the machine known as the cotton opener and followed by the treatment with the dilute soda solution or the soda ash solution under the pressure of about 10 to 15 hours. Okay, it is alkali stage reaction. The wax, fatty material and the coloring matter are removed by this treatment. Okay, and this is when washed with the water and treated with the suitable bleaching agent. It again washed with the water, dried and carried out into the flattened sheet. It is finally packed in the wrappers and sterilized by means of the gamma radiation. By this flowchart, you can easily understand the steps of preparation of cotton. Okay, the first one is the opening and cleaning, then alkali scouring application, alkali reaction stage, rinsing, bleach application, bleach reaction stage, rinsing, drying and then bell formation. The most important question arises from here, that is what is the process of sterilization of cotton, that is the gamma radiation. Okay, next one is hemp. The synonym of hemp fiber is cannabis indica and the cannabis hemp. The biological source of hemp fiber is obtained from the plant of Cannabis sativa belonging to the family of Cannabinaceae. Okay. Hemp fiber are about 70% of cellulose and 8 to 10% of lignin. The other chemical constituents are pectin, fat, wax and mineral. Hemp fiber has been used for the centuries to make rope, canvas and the paper, cloth and the filter. Here are broadly three groups of cannabis varieties being cultivated today. Varieties are primarily cultivated for their fiber characterized by the long stems and the little branching called industrial hemp. Fibers grown for the seed from which the hemp oil is extracted. Varieties grown for the medicinal or the recreational purposes. Fiber are obtained by the subjecting the stalks to a series of operations including rating, drying, crushing and the shaking process. That completes separation from the woody portion, releasing the long fairly strength fiber. The fiber strength usually over 1.8 meter long and irregular surface. The fiber diameter range from the 16 to 50 micron. The fiber longer and less flexible is usually yellowish, greenish or dark brown or gray, and because it is not easily bleached to sufficiently light shaded, it is rarely dyed. Now that is flax. Flax is herbaceous dicot. The scientific name is Linum usitastismum. Okay, the family is Liliaceae. The plant is cultivated annually in Argentina, Russia, India, Canada, Holland and USA. The length of the fiber is about 20 millimeter. The fiber length, the chemical component of the flax is known as pectocellulose. Okay. Linum usitastismum is source of the linen and one of the which is most world's most valuable fiber. This species also produce the flax seed, the source of the linseed oil and the unsaturated drying oil used in the original linoleum and in the paint industry. Earlier it was used as the manufacturer of the lint. Now it is used as the rug, lace, lawn and the filtering medium. It is also used in the pharmaceutical industries, that is it is used for surgical dressing, woven dressing and the sutures. Here you can see the Linum usitastismum, the plant and the flower, and the world most valuable fibers, that is Linum usitastismum, linen. Okay. Now the silk. Silk is filaments spun by caterpillars of various butterflies. Silk is a natural protein filament. Basically, silk is obtained from the cocoons of Bombyx mori and other species of Bombyx, and also from the Anthrace species family is Bombycidae. Huge amount of silk produced in India, Japan, Italy, China and France. The fiber are very fine and lustrous. Fibers are about 5 to 25 micron in diameter and length is about 1200 meter. Silk, gum or serine and the fibrin is the main constitution of the fiber. The other constituents are water, salts and minerals. It is used as a luxurious item, dresses, interiors, pillow, wall hangings, etc. But in pharmaceutical industry it is used as to make a bandage, woven dressing, sutures, surgical dressing. Okay. It is reaction of the with chemicals, that means silk react with these six physical or chemical entities, that is effects with the acids, effects with the alkali, affinity for dyes and resistance to respirations, perspirations, effect to the heat, effect of the light. Effect of the acids, it's become dissolved in acid, it will dissolve. Okay. In alkali it is not sensitive. Affinity for dyes, silk has good absorbency and thus has good affinity for the dyes. Resistance to perspirations, the silk itself deteriorates and the color is affected, causing the staining. Silk is sensitive to heat and silk fabric weakens of exposure to sunlight. The next most important part is the manufacturing steps of the silk. Okay, or the preparation. Here you can see the 5 things, that is sericulture, sorting of cocoons, softening of the sericin, the reeling and the throwing. Here you can see that sericulture. The sericulture means the cultivation of worm. Okay. The sericulture, the care and the nurture of the silk caterpillar is a tedious process. The process starts with the silk moth, which lays eggs on the specially prepared paper. The second point is softening cocoons. The cocoons are sorted according to the color, shape and the texture. Next point is the softening the sericin. When the silkworm is grown, it spins a double-stranded of the silk fiber surrounded by the water-soluble substances is called the sericin. Next point is reeling. The process by which filament is taken up from the cocoons is called the reeling. And the last point is the throwing. The production of the yarn from the reeled silk known as the throwing. consists of the adding the twist or the doubling, further twisting these strands into the desired size. Okay, that's all. The wool, nylon, surgical dressing, woven dressing, and the sutures will be in our next lecture. Okay.